17.
We see Massengale driving the baseline strong here, and Taylor Jones comes over and tries to take the charge, but he's a little bit late. But I really like Massengale's game. He averages 13 points a game for Jackson, and I really think that he's the glue of this team. He handles the ball, he defends, he's a really good passer. He hasn't done much on the offensive end here early, but before this game is over, he will do something to impact this game.
Everett able to get by Massengale. So far, they have not had to play without Josh Smith as they did last night against Wilson. In foul trouble in the first half, but the team stepped up and kept them in the game, and he dominated the third quarter. They won going away, but so far it's been the big man doing his job with 10 points.
And you see right now Austin O'Keefe and Andy Gay basically double teaming Smith everywhere he goes on the court.
Wilson, another three-point attempt. That one is good. He's 2 for 2, and you're right, he can shoot it.
He can shoot it.
Massengale, jump shot.
Going to work. Going to work. He can play.
Got the size advantage over Everett. Uses it right there. Smith trying to get it to Wilson, cutting to the hoop. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay Conquerors basketball. As Kingman comes back in for Ryan Todd. Todd, the leading scorer for Jackson. He has 7 points going to the bench.
I think it was a good substitution a couple minutes ago to get Kingman out of the game. He really forced up some bad shots. I mean, he's a shooter. He's going to get his looks, but he was trying a little bit too hard. So settle him down, especially since he got that foul. You don't want him to get frustrated and pick up another one here in the second quarter. So let's see if he's a little more under control after sitting on the bench for a couple minutes.
Wilson inside to Smith. He's got 2 on him, but it doesn't matter. Turns, as you said, he's just too big. There'll be a foul called, and he'll be shooting too. Andy Gay getting the foul there. Oh, on the floor, excuse me, he'll be out of bounds.
And it's tough for big guys because it's almost human nature when someone is bigger that you have a tendency to maybe not look at him the same way. If guys are leaning on you and grabbing you and holding you, those are still fouls. It's not a foul because I'm bigger than you. Those are still fouls.
We've heard Shaq say that for years now in the NBA. Ganger can't get it inside, so he goes ahead and shoots the triple, and it's 23-19 Kentwood. But right back, Jackson, a quick shot off the mark. Smith corrals that rebound.
We see a little different approach here by Kentwood on that last possession. Let's see if they go into that offensive set again.
Wilson's been hot from outside. There he is, single team. He goes right at him. And Gay just can't stop him.
And you can see that they changed their offensive set there by going to a 3-out, 2-in with Smith down on the block along with Taylor Jones. And that is another way of making Jackson play them honestly on the defensive end.
Look at Wilson, gets lost on the double team, and Smith's able to find him.
And Smith doing a good job again of passing the ball out of the low block. As we mentioned earlier, he's a good passer, has a great skill set, making the guys around him better.
Everett now on Kingman, Wilson on Massengale. Two good guard matchups to watch tonight as Massengale takes it to the rack again. This time, he gets a layup to go.
He does. Well, he lays it over the rim again. He missed one earlier when he didn't lay it off the glass. But as I said, I really like Massengale. He's a good, solid player in the class of 2011.
He and Todd both have 7 points to lead Jackson. Another good dish, and Jones, the recipient, the sophomore, knocks it down.
And that's the way Kentwood has played all week. Guys have had open looks because of the attention Smith draws, and they've been knocking down shots for 3 days and now going into the 4th day.
Mason Gilchrist, the junior for Jackson, gets it out to Wishko. Wishko drains another three-pointer. Jackson not going away.
Yeah, but that's 2 for him. They have guys all over the court that can knock down threes. And Wishko earlier was being guarded by Smith, that time by Jones. Jones got caught up in a screen, was late getting out there, and Wishko knocks down another 3.
They try to guard Smith one-on-one. That's not going to work. He just overpowers Gay to get his own. Rebound and put it back up and in. Kingman saves it the right to Jones, and the Conquerors with Everett going the other way. side, and a timeout by Steve Johnson. Not happy with how the team is playing. 31-24. Kentwood on a little run here. Smith to Wilson does a nice job going up with the off-hand, and Kentwood stretches their lead to 7. The junior for Kentwood, that is a foul. 6-team foul, so Jackson will be the bonus the next Kentwood foul.
And that's the one problem that Kentwood has had at times, when they could really have an opportunity to really make it tough on another team, that they'll go away from Smith. They get comfortable and kind of start feeling good about themselves, but just stick with the plan of running it through him, because you're going to get your looks and opportunities because he is so unselfish.
6 assists last night. He's got averaging 4 this tournament. Smith outblocks the shot by Kingma. Way out, extending that defense.
And see, and he'll surprise you. We said in the open, he's quick off of his feet. He has great wingspan. He has good timing. At that time, stepped out, he got a hand up and deflected the shot.
Boyce knocking down the open jump shot. 3 sag on Smith. Wide open shot. Massengale going one-on-one. A nice move. Throws it up. Can't convert. Kentwood coming back with under 30 to go.
Nice.
Oh, behind the back. Oh, Tyler can't convert it, though. But he gets it back. That's short. And Boyce is hacked inside. Kentwood crashing the boards, looking to add to the 10-point lead.
And Jackson needs to has to hope that this foul was not called on Kingma. But that situation there, Kentwood just outworked Jackson in that possession there.
FSN and Farmers Insurance are proud to honor high school students who strive to make a positive impact at their schools and in their communities with the Farmers Insurance Student Athlete Citizen Award. For information on nominations and award criteria, log on to fsninsider.com. Second chance points for Kentwood, leading Jackson 12-0 in that category. They lead by 11. Out rebounding Jackson 20-9 so far. That one rattles out. Wishko the rebound, and here's a last shot situation here for Brett Kingman. Just kind of let him operate. Kind of a flat situation.
Shooters on both wings.
Wishko with a pick. Oh, knocked to the ground, but no call. Massengale, he's got to get it go. It's short, but a foul is called, and it's going to be a 3-shot foul. 1 for 8 first half. Will the second half be any better, Jim Mueller?
From around the state about playing in this building, but high school kids are not used to playing in arenas, number one. So the way this configuration is set up, the basket at the north end has the black curtain behind it, which gives you a little bit better depth perception, and teams usually shoot a little better on that end. But another thing to keep in mind, that in this tournament that makes it unique, you got to win 4 games in 4 days, and it's a battle of attrition, and you see the shooting percentages start to go down in day 3 and day 4 just simply because of fatigue, and you lose your legs.
We saw Tyler come up short on that first attempt. And again, our fan pulse question, who are you rooting for and why? Maybe who do you think is going to win? Text us 95323. Include the name and city where you're texting from. Can't stop Josh. He has been a beast so far. That is true. And here he is, the beast inside. He's got 14 points, 7 of 9, making it look easy.
Can't make it any easier than that. They don't keep
speechless.
If they don't keep throwing it in there to him, there's something wrong.
Steve Johnson told us they're going to try to double a little bit more the second half because clearly they can't defend him one-on-one.
And that's a little better job by Josh Smith to get out on the perimeter that time and challenge that shot. We saw him get a piece of one of Kingma's shots earlier, and that's probably the only Achilles heel that this Kentwood team has in this setting, is that whoever he's guarding, if they're a perimeter player, it pulls him away from the basket, but he's got to go out and guard him.
Quick move and a reverse layup. Kentwood scored the first 4 points. They're up 41-29, and Kingma to the rack, and he's fouled hard by Boyce.
And that's the Jackson game. They want to push the ball.